Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, excuse me, Operation Abrams, Soviet Global Command 8.3. Okay, the Soviets get right into tech. I forgot to mention on the last Soviet turn, at the beginning of the turn, their damaged heavy aircraft cruiser went into that minor shipyard to get repaired, and at the end of the turn, I forgot to say the repair was complete, but it was. Okay, so for tech, we have advanced ASF, chemical, Top Gun, and advanced airborne. It looks to me like they got them all. Oh no, that's a 6. So advanced airborne missed. Looks to me like they hit the other 3. Yeah. So advanced ASF, chemical, and Top Gun. Advanced ASF goes to stage 2. Chemical is complete. Top Gun is complete. Okay, there's that. Military aid and purchase. All right, they know Warsaw Pact took it on the chin last time, and their soft rear area is about to be exposed. So they're spending 12 to send them 2 next-gen MBTs, and then for themselves. Oh, didn't mean to do that. This is 8 on a pair of MBTs. The green chip is for placement purposes. And then for 20, we've got 3 MBTs and a fighter, and the remaining 6 on an attack helicopter. Okay, combat. The boys in Shiraz are attacking eastern Iran. Everybody's going to go in on the attack. The strategic bomber comes down here to southern Caucasia and shoots a pair of cruise missiles 1-2 into Anatolia in a surgical strike. The major army base at Volgograd shoots a cruise missile 1-2-3 in there in a surgical strike. Africa. All these boys in Kenya are coming up here to attack Sudan. The boys in Zaire are also going to cross the border and attack Sudan. Now these guys, the infantry attacking out of Kenya do have the river penalty, and then the MBTs coming out of Zaire have the desert penalty. Or just let me have a look here. See if I can just do it desert penalty. We'll just do desert penalty for everybody and keep it simple. Okay, so that's that. Then over here in the Caribbean, these 2 SSNs in A37 are coming off silent running, moving to A34 where they're shooting 4 anti-ship missiles into this Cuban minor shipyard in a port strike. And if you turn around here with me and look, you will see the Americans have yet to complete AMD, so they don't get any missile defense at that minor shipyard. And that's it for combat. Okay, so first We're going to have the fight here in eastern Iran. There's only one defender. I'm not going to use the battle board. So we have an artillery. We have an artillery shooting chemical first strike for the Soviets. Those both miss. The Spag and the SAM are in the retirement box. So you've got 3 mechs at 2. There is 1 hit. That's what was needed. Go ahead and let the attack chopper shoot. That's a miss. The next gen MBT. That is 1 hit for an overkill. So the American mech defending is done for, but he does get a hit on his way out. So take that off there, take him off there. Soviet roundel on eastern Iran. Kill one of the mechs. And these guys. These guys all go over there. Okay, now we will have 3 cruise missiles in a surgical strike into Anatolia. And no missile defense because there's no SAM there. They got 1 hit. So 1 mech comes off. That stuff out of there. Okay, now the fight in Sudan. Again, there's just 1 defender, so I'm not going to worry about using the board. So we have 2 field artillery shooting chemical. First strike, you know. But they didn't get it done. On attack, field artillery is at 2. So no joy there. Of course, the SAM is in the box. So we've got 3 light infantry at 1 because of the desert. Nothing. We got 2 MBTs at 3. Okay, there is 1 hit. That's what was needed. Go on and get the attack bomber. There's an overkill, so that'll be plenty. So we have the light infantry defending. He gets a hit on his way out. So he comes off. Take that off. Get the Soviet roundel on there. And kill 1 light infantry for the defense hit. So these guys are all up in there. Okay. Next will be the undefended port strike in Cuba. Now this one, I forgot to mention, has spy satellite, so that any hits by the anti-ship missiles will have target select. Well, there are 2 hits. 2 hits is better than no hits. So there's the target list. They've got 2 target selects. So I would pretty much say they're killing these 2 SSBNs. I think that's what the Soviets are going to choose. Put a dent in the American strategic nuclear arsenal. Okay. I want to take this stuff off of here. And that's it for combat. I did forget to mention one thing, a little housekeeping. Israel picked up a mech, or 2 mechs maybe, and an artillery when Warsaw Pact captured Marmara. I forgot to put that on there earlier and mention it, so that's done. Okay, that's the end of combat. So now we got non-combat. The strategic bomber is going back up there to Volgograd. These 2 MBTs are going 1, 2 down here to Shiraz. This SAM is going 1, 2 down to Shiraz. This MBT and SAM in Tanzania. We're going to go 1 space up here to Kenya for the time being. Okay, the airborne over here at Nigeria is going to sea lift back to Angola. No, actually he'll sea lift into Zaire because there's a sea connection with a port there. So he sea lifts into Zaire. Okay, that's it there for the moment. The Black Sea Fleet is coming out from A10 into M7. The destroyer from M9 is going on to their fleet card, or their task force card. There's that. I don't know that there's going to be anything up here. Actually, there is. The backfire bomber is going to move from Murmansk to Baltic States, along with that ASF. And I changed my mind about the strategic bomber's landing place. He went 1 down to there, so 2, 3, 4, 5, plenty of room, plenty of legs. He's also going to come back up here and land at Baltic States. This SAM from Murmansk is going to use strategic land movement and go 1, 2, knocked him over. Strategic land movement and go 1, 2, 3 into Baltic States. Okay. SAM here in eastern Ukraine moves to western Ukraine. The two paramilitary move to western Ukraine. And I think that's going to be it. Yep, I believe that's it for non-combat. Okay, so now we're placing some units. Okay, so 3 MBTs go to the major army base in western Ukraine. A fighter and an attack chopper go to the minor air base. And then 2 MBTs go to the minor army base in Tehran, which changes that gray chip to a green. There's that. And that's it for placing units. Now we got to deliver military aid. So, 2 next-gen MBTs are delivered to Western Poland. Okay, that's that. Now we have to go over here and roll for military aid to FEC. 12 maximum military aid to FEC. That's going to be 6. All right, so the Soviets are, you see there, at 44 plus 4 for oil land zones makes 48. See if they get anything else. Nope, that's going to be at 48. Minus 6 will leave them with 42. Okay, 4 anti-ship missiles were shot, 4 get built. That doesn't change. 3 cruise missiles got shot, and they build 5? Yeah, 5. So that is a net gain of 2, which will change this gray chip to a green. We'll just keep it easy. Okay, there we go. Ozark Outpost. Over and out.